to the very first story time with Boo on a Friday. Thanks for joining. So I've got our very first story here today, and it's called Hester, which I wrote earlier in the week. So hope you enjoy. Hester. Hester was a bluish grey colour. Hester had a large head and a round body. Hester had 4 very little legs. Hester was Hester. And beyond that, she didn't know what on earth she was. Sometimes she thought she might be an animal. But which kind? I'm not fluffy like cloudy wispy sheep. I'm not feathered and bright like a painted bird of paradise. I'm not swimmy and splashy like a little silver mackerel. Sometimes she thought she might be a plant. But which kind? I'm not tall and royal like a sunflower. I'm not prickled and proud like a cactus. And I'm not a long and spindly spider plant. One day, sitting on a rock, I'm also not strong and still like a stone, Hester decided that it was particularly bothering her. Everybody else seemed to know exactly what they were, so why was she the only one who didn't? And so, Hester did the thing that all good storybook characters do. She went on a big trip to find herself. Off she trotted on her very small little legs. I do trot, but I'm not swishy-tailed and gallopy like a horse. Out of the bluish-grey forest in which she'd been living, I do match my surroundings, but I'm not scuttly fast and licky like a chameleon. And off she went into the big, wide world. She leapt across mountain tops, her little legs flapping. She burrowed through the earth, her big head pushing. She sailed down rivers, her round body floating, until finally, Hester was so tired that she stopped exactly where she was, which was, at this point, a patch of ground surrounded by spiky, dry desert bushes. She closed her eyes and fell fast asleep. Shuffly scuttles, swishy swooshes, scratchy scrabblings. Hester slowly opened her tired bluish-grey eyes to the strange noises around her. "Hello," she called. A voice answered her back from behind the spiky bushes. "Who are you?" I'm Hester," said Hester. Another voice answered. "What's a Hester?" I don't know," replied Hester. A different voice again. "You don't know what you are?" "Well," said Hester, "I know I'm not fluffy like a sheep, or prickled like a cactus, or still like a stone, or swishy-tailed like a horse, or licky like a chameleon, or—" "These are all the things that you are not," said yet another voice from behind the bushes. "We want to know what you are." "But I don't know what I am. I don't think there's a name for it," Hester cried. "But there is," said the voice again. "There is? You know the name of what I am?" Hester was so excited she started to quiver. "Of course. You're a Hester," said the voices all together. "I'm a—" "Wait, what?" "A Hester, of course. You told us that. But we've never met a Hester before. What is a Hester like?" Hester thought for a moment. "Hesters can trot a long way on their 4 very little legs." "Ooh," called the voices. Hesters can burrow really deep with their big heads." "Wow," cried the voices. "And Hesters can float down rivers on their round bodies." "Whoa," breathed the voices. "Hesters sound really brave." "Yes," said Hester. "I suppose they are. But who are all of you?" The spiky desert bushes all scuttled and swooshed and scrabbled until 4 shadows emerged into the moonlight. "I'm a derrick," said the first voice. "Derricks are tiny and a bit spiky and love to nap in the shade of pineapples." "I'm a moe," said the second voice. "Moes are jangly and noisy and are really good at yodelling." And we're a Wes and a Pez, said the other two voices. We go together everywhere, because that's what Weses and Pezes do. Hester looked around at the group. She had never seen anything like any of them before, all different shapes, sizes, and multicoloured. But, said Hester, have you ever found more of your kind? Any more Derricks or Moes or Weses or Pezes? Well, we don't need to, said Derrick. We found each other, said Mo. And now you've found us too, said Wes and Pez together. Hester smiled, a bluish-grey smile. Maybe being a Hester was quite enough after all. The end. Come back next Friday for another little story from inside the brains of Flossie and Boo. In the meantime, stay safe and have a lovely week. Mwah!